Hey guys, welcome to another English commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be the MSL Season 4 Group C second match between Anytime and Cal on Zodiac. Mouthful there. And before I get into this, go to us.blizzcast, or I'm sorry, us.blizzard.com/blizzcast. And there's SE2 information. There's a podcast just on SE2 and some World of Warcraft stuff. And Karun basically is interviewing the art director. It's actually kind of cool. It's nice to hear about some of the StarCraft 2 coming out there. And there's also a contest there to win some speakers or StarCraft 2 hats. Totally want a StarCraft 2 hat. Also, everybody send some PMs to Moltrap and tell him how awesome he is, because he had a rough week. It's not like mother death or parental whatever death or something like that, but it's just been a hard, long week, and he's discouraged. So everybody send him an email and tell him how awesome he is. As a personal favor to me and everybody else in the StarCraft community, be like, "We love you, Moltrap." I just want to hear him say "you bastard," because he has just a flooded inbox. That'd be great. Anyway, getting back to the match, Anytime starting at the 9 o'clock position, Cal at the 12 o'clock position in red. Anytime he won a gold medal in the OSL and then followed it up with a silver medal in I think 2005, 2006 maybe, and then he just dropped off the map. Just absolutely dropped off the map, and really did. He had kind of a streaky back and forth, and really was looking like he was going to kind of go the way of Go Rush, where Go Rush really just couldn't, after he got that one MSL championship, really hasn't been able to seal it since. But all of a sudden in Pro League, he just reworked everything, and he's just been dominating. And honestly, I think he's looking good to take this championship. I expect him to at least get into the final four, into the round of 4. And he might take the entire thing the way he's been playing lately. So we'll see how that goes in the long run. Really, he is my pick as one of the more likely players to make it into the round 4 in this awesome group. It looks like he's going to be scouting clockwise, and he's going to come across Cal's space first. Cal, unfortunately, is going to be scouting counterclockwise, and that might play into Anytime's advantage. He might be able to get a block off on his ramp. We'll see. It looks like both players going for the assimilator gate straight to cybernetic score build, going for more of a standard kind of long-term tech build, which is you'll see a lot of mirrored builds in protoss versus protoss, unless every once in a while you'll see a proxy, every once in a while you'll see the early 2 gateway kind of push, but generally you'll see builds very similar to this. Pylon going down to mine minerals a little bit faster there from that position. A little bit of attacking going on. Looks like Anytime is going to try to pick off a probe there, and it'll be interesting to see if he does manage to block his front door. I'm not sure if he's willing to dedicate a probe or any of his zealots to do so. We'll see. He'll need, of course, the 2 zealots. We'll see. Anyway, but Cal, he's been the hot shot for his team. Really a new player, kind of the hope of the new Protoss, I guess. I think out of all the new Protoss I've seen, he's been the most impressive. He's been really solid. I would say he's a little inexperienced, because every once in a while I'll see him throw away games that I think he should lose. Not to the same degree as Gwemchi. I think Gwemchi, another Protoss player, if you guys haven't heard of him, he's new and he's good, but he'll get an advantage and then he just won't be able to close it off. And I'm not sure why that is for him. A range upgrade going for both players. Dragoon already out, so Anytime going to pull his probe back. Perfect timing there, as you can see. As soon as that Dragoon came out, he pulled his probe back. And he has that Dragoon out, but it looks like, I'm not sure, yeah, he's going to be able to intercept that probe as it's incoming. So yeah, I didn't even bother with the Zealot. Going to be able to kill that probe as it's approaching. As you can see, that probe trying to run, but I think we'll see if it gets hunted down. Go probe, run! Let's see if it gets kind of tripped up by the incoming probe. Another Dragoon coming out. He's going to try to save it. Both backing up now that the pursuit has ended. But Cal, yeah, he's been fantastic, and honestly, I would not be surprised if he ran this bracket, especially considering how poorly Savior played in his match against Ruby. Second gateway going up for Anytime, it looks like. A little bit later, actually no, it looks like it was about the same time as Cal. Or no, I'm sorry, it's a little bit behind Cal. Cal has the second gateway up. So Cal a little bit ahead here. Maybe that's because of that probe harass. Maybe it's because of a little bit, but I don't think that's going to play too much of a difference here on Zodiac. Just because Zodiac, you have such a huge expanse here. I wouldn't be surprised to see one of these players, instead of opting for Templar quickly, to go Robotics Facility, and just as I'm saying it, Robotics Facility, simply to take an island expansion early as they go into Reavers. And it looks like, yeah, Anytime is in fact going to opt to go, and as you can see, he's going to post out to make sure that no scout comes in from Cal. I really think that'll be to his advantage. Looks like Cal's going to do the exact same, thinking along probably the exact same lines. And it'll be interesting if one of them loads up a single probe and a Dragoon to go take that island expansion early, or if they immediately just go to Reaver drop and Reaver harass. And that might be the determining factor in this game, whether one player gets the island expansion or not, and if they do, whether that gets harassed by incoming Reaver. It looks like an observatory going up for Cal, and also an observatory going up for Anytime. So it looks like both actually just kind of going for an anti-Dark Templar build. I was kind of hoping we'd see a little variation in an early dropship and taking of the islands, but I guess not. And Anytime immediately pulling back. He sent that probe out there, but now falling back. And a single, looks like he was thinking about taking a secondary, and now going to wait until he has an equal Dragoon force and attack a little bit with the probes as well, to get a little bit of advantage. So check the micromanagement here. It looks like Anytime, wow, decisively won that matchup. Still has 5 Dragoons to Cal's 2, or sorry, 4 Dragoons to Cal's 2, so coming way ahead there, expanding. Cal has yet to expand. I'm not sure if he even got that expansion spotted out before his Dragoons ended up dying. So